Morning. It's time for our daily lectionary reading for Monday, October 4th, 2021. What do we have today? We've got Psalm 55, verses 1 to 15. We've got Job 8, 1 to 22. And in our New Testament reading is 1 Corinthians 7, 1 to 9. Psalm 55, it's a complaint about a friend's treasury. Dun, dun, dun. Give ear to my prayer, O God. Do not hide yourself from my supplication. Attend to me and answer me. I am troubled in my complaint. I am distraught by the noise of the enemy, because of the clamor of the wicked, for they bring trouble upon me, and in anger they cherish enmity against me. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fear and trembling come upon me, and horror overwhelms me. And I say, oh, that I had wings like a dove, I would fly away and be at rest. Truly, I would flee far away. I would lodge in the wilderness. I would hurry to find shelter for myself from the raging wind and tempest. Confuse, O Lord, confound their speech. For I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go around it on its walls, and iniquity and trouble are within it. Ruin is in its midst. Oppression and fraud do not depart from the marketplace. It is not enemies who taunt me. I could bear that. It is not adversaries who deal insolent with me. I could hide from them. But it is you, my equal, my companion, my familiar friend, with whom I kept pleasant company. We walked in the house of God with a throng. Let death come upon them. Let them go down alive to Sheol, for evil is in their homes and in their hearts. That's somebody who's in pain. That hurts. All right, Job 8. Bildad, the Shuhite, answered, how long will you say these things, and the words out of your mouth be a great wind? Does God pervert justice, or does the Almighty pervert the right? If your children sinned against him, he delivered them into the power of their transgression. If you will seek God and make supplication to the Almighty, if you are pure and upright, surely then he will rouse himself for you and restore to you your rightful place. Though your beginning was small, your latter days will be very great. For inquire now of bygone generations, and consider what their ancestors have found. For we are but of yesterday, and we know nothing, for our days on earth are but a shadow. Will they not teach you and tell you and utter words out of their understanding? Can papyrus grow where there is no marsh? Can reeds flourish where there is no water? While yet in flower and not cut down, they wither before any other plant. Such are the paths of all who forget God. The hope of the godless shall perish. Their confidence is gossamer. A spider's house is their trust. If one leans against its house, it will not stand. If one lays hold of it, it will not endure. The wicked thrive before the sun, and their shoots spread over the garden. And their roots twine around the stone heap, and they live among the rocks. And if they are destroyed from their place, then it will deny them, saying, I have never seen you. See, these are their happy ways, and out of the earth still others will spring. See, God will not reject a blameless person, nor take the hand of evildoers. He will yet fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with shouts of joy. Those who hate you will be clothed with shame, and the tent of the wicked will be no more. Now remember, his friends, there were three of them through most of it. There's a fourth person who comes in later at right at the end. But they're all giving him variations on the you must have done some sinning in order to have this brought upon you. Um, they're all trying to reinforce this belief that Job is being punished for some transgression. All right, and let's see what else we got. We have 1 Corinthians 7, 1 to 9. Now, concerning the matters about which you wrote, it is well for a man not to touch a woman. But because of cases of sexual immorality, each man should have his own wife, and each woman her own husband. The husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does. Likewise, the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another, except perhaps by agreement for a set time, to devote yourselves to prayer, and then come back together again, so that Satan may not tempt you because of your lack of self control. This I say by way of concession, not of command. I wish that all were as myself am. But each has a particular gift from God, one having one kind and another a different kind. To the unmarried and the widows, I say it is well for them to remain unmarried as I am. But if they are not practicing self control, they should marry, for it is better to marry than to be aflame with passion. The one caveat I like to give with especially some of Paul's letters to the churches is keep in mind Paul thought the Christ was coming any day now. Any day now it's going to happen. He's coming back. So they're not talking about lifelong changes. They're talking short term. They really thought within a few months Christ will return, and so just keep that in mind when you read some of the things of Paul's letters. That was the expectation, was that it would only be a short period of time. And that is our lectionary passage for Monday, October 4th. See you later.